there, it's Pam Obasa and I am so excited about this tutorial. Yes, I'm so excited because what I'm about to share with you, I'm sharing it in such great detail that whether you are a beginner or you have actually ran Instagram ads before, you are going to learn something that will allow you to execute. So if you aren't aware already, of course you know this video is an Instagram ad tutorial and it's incredibly detailed. Now, why am I sharing this with you? Well, I recently shared a different tutorial on how to run a Facebook ads, and I received a lot of messages in my inbox asking about Instagram. So here I am with this tutorial. So as always, I have my trusted sidekick, my laptop. I'm going to be jumping on to show you the whole process. I am going to be doing it so that you can click along with me and get incredible results. But before I do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the bell. If you love all things marketing like I do, if you want to hear strategies for getting clients, getting your business seen, and of course making money online, then this is a great channel for you to be part of, and it really helps me to grow. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload something new, and we do twice a week, you'll be the first to know. Now, before I even jump into my laptop, I have an incredible competition for you. For every 50 comments that we have under this specific video, I'm going to be giving you access to an incredible course that allows you to get clients and generate leads on social media for free. I'm going to be giving you that for free. So you want to go ahead and comment below, ask questions, let me know what your thoughts are, share any strategies that you have tried, but most importantly, any questions that you have, make sure you are commenting, and we're going to come back and check through, and every 50 person who comments, or rather every 50th comment, we will be contacting you and sending you our incredible gift. Are you in? Let's go. So before we dive in, I want to share some incredible stats just so that you can see how powerful Instagram ads is. So as of right now, there are nearly 1 billion monthly users on Instagram. That's right, 1 billion monthly users. Can you imagine the scope of the amount of people your business can reach with that amount of people? And get this, 500 million people use Instagram stories daily, right? You know, Instagram stories, there are 500 million people using it. So therefore, stories are a really good place to run your ads. A whopping 73% of young adults in the US say that Instagram is the best way for brands to reach them about their products or offers. And get this, if you have products that you are selling, then you're going to love this one. Over 130 million users engage with shopping posts on Instagram every single month. So if that doesn't tell you that this is a platform where you need to spend in your dollars and your hard-earned pounds, then I don't know what will. So it is time to dive in. But before we dive in, I want to share a couple more things with you so that you know exactly how to find your way around the Facebook ads platform. I'm not going to go too much in great detail because inside of my Facebook ads tutorial, I have gone into great detail for how to set up, your Facebook ads manager, how to set up your business manager, and all of the things that you need to get going with ads. So make sure that you watch that tutorial. And in fact, I'm going to link it right below this video. But don't go now, watch this first and then go after. All right. So now I want to break down the structure of Facebook Business Manager so that when you get into the platform, you know exactly where things are and what to click on. So the first part that you need to know about is what's known as the Business Manager. This is the part that you must set up before you can even dream of creating your ads. Now, inside of Business Manager is where you get to look after everybody's ad account in case you're an agency. And this is also where you get to set up your own various ad accounts when you start to run ads. So your Business Manager is at that top level. Under the Business Manager is your Ad Manager. Your ad manager is the host of all of your ad accounts, and this is where you manage all of them. You will, as your business grows, have multiple ad accounts. You get to manage them all inside of Ads Manager. So under the Ads Manager is where you have your ad account. As a business, when you first set up your business manager, you will have access to creating only one ad account. However, as you run ads and you pay Facebook and Facebook trusts you, they will then give you the ability to set up several different ad accounts. So if you have multiple businesses, you're going to want to set up different ad accounts for each business. Or if you're an agency and you help clients with their ads, you want to make sure that they all have their own ad accounts. And then inside that ad account, you have 3 key things that you need to be able to set up ads. The first is your campaign. Inside of the campaign, you get to tell Facebook the type of ad that you are running. So this is where we literally set the stats for Facebook for what we want it to do on the platform. Then inside of that campaign, you then set up your ad set. Inside of your ad set is where you tell Facebook who you want to target. So for example, in this tutorial, I'm teaching you how to create Instagram ads. So you want to tell Facebook what type of person you want to target using the Instagram platform. And then inside of the ad set is the actual ad. Now, this is your, whatever your ad is in terms of whether it's an Instagram story, it's a carousel, it's a video, it's an image post, it's, people are swiping up, whatever that they are doing, this is where you actually place that ad. Now, here is a crazy thing. A lot of people who've never set up Instagram ads or any type of ads think that it's all about setting up those ads. But as you can see from the list that I have just shared with you, the ad setup process is actually the final part of that. And that is why if you stick around till the end of this video, my team member is going to be sharing with you exactly how we create some of these ads using a free tool that you actually have access to already. Now, speaking about campaigns, I want to talk very briefly about your campaign structure. Now, one of the beautiful things about running Instagram ads is that you can create several different campaigns with several different ad sets. This means that you can literally tell Facebook, Facebook, I want you to target women. I want you to target women with children aged between a certain age and who have a certain interest that your ideal client can, that your ideal client has the same interest of. So you can create multiple campaigns, multiple ad sets within those campaigns, and multiple ads within those specific ad sets. Now, the rule of thumb that I always go with and that I tell my clients is that for every ad set that you create, you need to have 3 to 5 ads. Now, these can be 3 to 5 ads that you use across all of your ad sets, but you want to make sure that you give Facebook enough fuel so that it really does the split testing for you. And if you're not sure what split testing is essentially where you have multiple things that you are asking Facebook to show to your audience. And then Facebook is going to come back with data and tell you exactly which of these creatives are working for you. So it's going to show you which of your images are working best, which of your videos are working best, which of your copy is working best. And that is the beauty of being able to run Facebook or Instagram ads. And that is information that you will never have unless you are actually running ads. Okay, so now I want to break down the types of Instagram ads that you could possibly be running. So on my screen, I'm actually on the Instagram website here. So it's business.instagram.com/advertising. So you can actually check this out yourself. This has recently been updated, but if we scroll through, you can see that there are several types of ads that you can run on Instagram. And I'm going to show you exactly where to find them and how to set it up. So the first is your photo or carousel ad. Now, what is your photo ad? Now, your photo ad is literally just an image. It's a single image that you put up for your Instagram ad, and it's completely fine, such as this one here. However, a carousel ad, you can see these 3 dots over here for a carousel. It's where it's showing you several images that are part of the same ad. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So it's several images, but it's all part of one ad. And carousel ads can be really, really helpful, especially if you have a physical product or if you have a product that is a little bit difficult to explain. Then you want to show multiple images, and you'll find that your audience are swiping across to see all of these images, and all of your images collectively tell one story. That is the beauty of carousel ads. Now, moving forward, you have photos and you have carousel. The next block we have are videos. So when it comes to videos, you can create videos for your Instagram ads. You can create stories, you can create IGTV, etc. There is so much that you can do with videos. So you can create stories, ads, you can create reels, you can create IGTV. There is so much that you can do. When it comes to stories ads, however, you want to make sure that you keep it to 15 seconds. If you are creating an ad for the Instagram feed, however, if you are creating a video for the Instagram feed, you want to keep it to under 2 minutes. So what I do, the hack that I use when I'm recording my videos for my ads, is that I make sure that all my videos are less than 2 minutes long, because then I can use the same video on Instagram and on Facebook, even though Facebook doesn't really have that limit, right? So it saves me from doing the work twice. That way I can run my ads on both platforms simultaneously. Now, so we've looked at photos, we've looked at the videos. Now let's look at shop. over here. Now, remember earlier in one of the stats that I shared with you that 130 million people are interacting and buying things from Instagram Shop every single month. So it pays to really think about, using this feature when you are setting up your ads. So over here, you can use product tags, etc., and tag your company and tag your sales page and landing pages directly through your ad, etc. So go ahead and go through this website, business.instagram.com/advertising, to check out all of the various things that you can do with your Instagram ads. But with that being said, I want to walk you through Ads Manager so that you can actually see how to set up your Instagram ad. Okay, so on my screen right now is actually my own Facebook account, my Facebook profile. So there are several ways to get into Ads Manager. You can either go to business.facebook.com and find your way there, but an easier way is just to have a look on your profile. On the left-hand side over here, can you see where it says Ads Manager? So you can literally click this and it'll take you over to Ads Manager. So this is what Ads Manager looks like. And to be honest with you, I know it looks really, really confusing, but it's actually really, really simple. So remember earlier where I talked about campaign, ad sets, and ads? Well, this is what it is. This is your campaign here. If your ad account is new, then it's going to be empty. This is a new ad account that I set up for the purpose of this presentation. Then your ad set is going to be here. Your ads go here. So we start at the campaign level. Ignore everything else on the screen because I know it can be awfully confusing. Just ignore everything else and just click where I click, okay? Let's dive in. So the first thing you want to do when creating your campaign is you want to click on the word create in green. So I've clicked on create. Then over here, Facebook is asking me, what type of campaign would you like to create? So it's saying choose your campaign objective. Now, there are so many different objectives, but not all of them work well for Instagram. So I'm going to be showing you which one we're going to be working on, but just a quick breakdown of the different campaigns. Brand awareness is literally to bring brand awareness. It's to show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. So that's what it is. Reach, this is a different one that you can use in the awareness stage, and that is to show your ads to the maximum number of people. So it's to reach more people. You see that? Now we get into the consideration stage and you have traffic, which I absolutely love, and we will be using traffic in this tutorial. And it is to send people to a destination, i.e. to a website, a landing page, a sales page, so that they can swipe up, so that they can land there. That is the purpose of a traffic objective. Then you have engagement objective, which I wouldn't really use in this instance, but I'll tell you about it anyway. It is to get more page likes, responses, comments, and all of that good stuff that you need, but it's not going to get you the best results, but it gives you engagement, which is okay. Then video views is to show your video to more people if you are running a video views campaign. Lead generation is just as it says on the tin, and messages is running ads inside of Messenger itself. Now we get into conversions over here. Now conversions campaign is another one that you could use, which is this first one over here. Now this is to show your ads to people who are most likely to convert. So they're not just landing on a page or rather clicking a link, but they are most likely to get to the next page, which is what proves to Facebook and to you that you have achieved a conversion. That's what that is. So it is a really good objective, but it can be more expensive than using a traffic objective. Catalog sales and store traffic, you might not need that right now. So my recommendation for running Instagram ads is to run either a traffic or conversions objective. So for this, we're going to use a traffic objective over here. So I've clicked that. I'm now going to click on continue over here. And now Facebook is going to take me to my campaign to finish setting up my campaign. So the first thing you want to do in this level is to add the name of your campaign. This is very, very important. Nobody's going to see this, but this is just a way for you to remain organized. So I name my campaign in a specific way. I like to start with the name of whatever it is that I am promoting. So let's imagine that I am promoting a low ticket product. So let's imagine I'm promoting an ebook, for example, right? So I might start with that. I might start with the name of the ebook. Then I might add the country that I'm promoting to. So I'm going to choose US in this instance. Here I'm also going to add my placement. IG stories is what we are doing today. So I'm going to add it there. I'm also going to add whether the audience is cold, they're warm, or they're hot. So for this instance, I'm going to put cold over here. And one thing that I also want to add is the date. This is something that I prefer to do. A lot of people don't do it, but this is how I like to run it. So I might add the date that I am going to be publishing the ad. So if I'm setting up the ad to run tomorrow, I would add tomorrow's date in that space there. Then I scroll down. There's really nothing else to do over here. Over here, campaign budget optimization. This is something that is really, really advanced, but highly, highly effective. If you are that way inclined and you would like me to create a tutorial for campaign budget optimization, then I want you to type in the comments CBO tutorial, which stands for campaign budget optimization, and I will be glad to create one for you. If enough people are asking for it, I'm happy to give you the goods. All right, so we've finished setting up our campaign. I'm going to click on next over here. Now we are in ad set. So we've done level 1. We're now in level 2, which is ad set. Now remember, the purpose of your ad set is to tell Facebook where you would like to target, meaning who you would like to show your ads to. So again, we begin by naming the ad set, right? Giving it a name for organizational purposes. In this instance, I'm going to choose to show my ad to entrepreneurs. So I might choose entrepreneurship here. The next thing I want to add to the name of my ad set is the gender that I'm going to be targeting. I highly recommend that if you're starting to run ads for the first time, that you start with a very, very small budget. I'm talking $5, $10, and that's it, okay, to begin with. And you can scale once you validate that your ads are working. Now, because you might possibly have a small ads budget, it's very important that you do not put all of your eggs in one basket. So you don't want to target men and women because you have a very tiny budget. So split them up. So in this instance, I'm going to put F for female because I'm targeting women. The other thing you want to put here is the age of who you are targeting. So in this instance, I'm choosing to target 30 to 45 over here. Once you have added the age in there, you want to just keep scrolling down to your budget. Like I mentioned earlier, when you're first starting out, keep it to a minimum of £5 or $5 to begin with. The next thing you want to do is to tell Facebook when you want your ads to begin running. So if I'm setting up my ad, on a Friday, for example, I want to make sure that my ads begin to run on a Monday. I also want to make sure that my ads are running from first thing in the morning. I'm talking crack of dawn. So I set my ads to begin running at 1 minute past midnight. Why? Because I have a whole 24 hours then to run my ads, which is what I prefer. Then once you've done that, so you scroll down, and then you want to make sure that you have the right location. Now, this is the beauty of being able to run Instagram ads or Facebook ads. Here you can edit and click on the location. So by default, mine is set to United Kingdom because I'm based in United Kingdom and my ad account is set to the United Kingdom. But I can easily change this by clicking on the X, clicking away, and then adding my location. In this instance, I want to send it to United States. So I've clicked on the United States and selected that. I'm going to scroll down here to change the age. This is very important, right? So I'm going to click on edit, right? And do you remember earlier what age I said I'm going to target? If you remember, type it in the comments right now. But if you don't remember, that's okay. I'm going to tell you right now. It is age 30 to 45. So I'm scrolling down to 30. And here I'm going to change this to 45 over here. Now, this is showing me that I'm going to be hitting a whopping 78 million people. Oh my goodness, that sounds incredible, but it is not so good for business, okay? That is too big an audience to target. Depending on your budget, you want to make sure that your target is between 500 to 2 million at any one time, depending on your budget. So that is way too big. Now, there are several ways of decreasing that size. So for example, there are several things I can do. Right now, I'm going to change the gender. So watch how it is 78 million. Let's change the gender over here and see what happens. I'm going to change it to women over here. So now we have come down by half to 40 million. You see, we are getting closer. Now, here in the detailed targeting, this is where you get to tell Facebook exactly what type of person you want to target based on their interests or, behaviors. So in this instance, I had mentioned earlier that I want to target people who are interested in entrepreneurship. So let's see if that brings down my 40 million down a little bit further and by how much. So here I'm going to click on entrepreneurship. So here, now when I clicked on entrepreneurship, Facebook has not only given me entrepreneurship, but it has given me lots of other targets that I could use. Let me choose what I came for, which is entrepreneurship. So now I have now selected that. Let's see. Brilliant. So we're coming right down. We are now at 14 million, right? So it's still a little bit too big. When you are running your own ads, you want to keep doing lots of things to bring that down. So there are several things you could do. You could reduce the age even further. You could narrow down your targeting. So I could easily narrow down my target and say, I want people who are interested in entrepreneurship and they are also something else. So I could say interested in entrepreneurship and they are also a small business owner. So let me try that. So all I do to do that is I go over here to narrow audience. And then I'm saying entrepreneurship and must also match. Let me type in small business owner, right? Let's see what happens. So I was on 14 million. Oh, look at that. I'm now taking it right down to 520,000 people, which is much more realistic for a $5 or £5 budget. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to leave that there. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down. Now, everything that I have done up until this stage is actually the same as running Facebook ads. The biggest difference when it comes to running Instagram ads is right here in the placement. By default, Facebook is going to choose automatic placement, but you want to change this to manual placement. Then you want to edit the devices. Over here, you want to tell Facebook whether you want it to show your ads to people on mobile or desktop. So here is a pop quiz. Now, what would you say is the biggest platform that people are using all the time? Well, are they most likely to see your ad on mobile, or are they most likely to see your ad on desktop, right? So if you said mobile, then that is the winner, right? So I'm going to click away from desktop and keep mobile over here and keep going. So because we are running Instagram ads, I'm going to untick Messenger, untick Audience Network, untick Facebook. Okay, so now we are running Instagram, but I still need to go further. So if I scroll down here, I have Instagram feed, Instagram explore, Instagram stories down here, and there's nothing else here. For the purpose of this, we want to do stories. So I'm going to untick Instagram feed, untick Instagram explore, and only keep Instagram stories here. Once I have done that, I keep scrolling down, and over here when it says optimization for ad delivery, if you scroll down, you can see that it's asking you, do you want us to optimize for landing page views, for link clicks, impressions, daily unique reach? You want to leave it as it is, as link clicks. Then I'm going to click on next over here, and we are here at the final stage of setting up your ad. Yes, this is the actual part where you actually add the ad that people will see. Do you see what that is, right? It means that you do that at the very end of setting up your ad. And in a moment, my team member is going to show you exactly how to create those ads. And she's incredible. And she creates all of my creatives for my ads and social media, etc. So she's going to be walking you through that in a moment. But let me show you how to set it up so that when it's created, you know exactly what to do. So right here in the ads level, the first thing you want to do is name your ad. So I tend to name my ad according to whatever it is that I'm wearing or whatever the image is. So if it's an ad for food, I might put the word food in there. If it's an ad where I'm wearing a yellow dress, I might type yellow dress in there, and that's completely fine. You can come up with your own naming convention, that's fine. The next thing you want to do is it says identify the Facebook page, and Facebook would automatically select your Facebook page, but you want to make sure it has the right one. But over here, because we are running an Instagram ad, I need to make sure that my Instagram page is also connected. So I'm going to drop down here and I'm going to select my Instagram account right here. And by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, you know what to do. As soon as this tutorial is finished, make sure you hit me over on Instagram at Pam Obasa or at The Lucrative Lady and follow me over there. So there is my Instagram account. It is now connected. I scroll down to create the ad. So over here, I'm going to choose what media I'm going to use. So this is where you get to choose whether you're using an image, such as a picture, a video, carousel, etc. So I'm going to hit drop down here. I'm just going to use an image over here. And for the purpose of this, I'm just going to choose this image over here. It's not the right image and I would never use this type of image, but for the purpose of this presentation, I'm going to use this just to get it done. And then of course, we're going to show you how to actually create your Instagram story in a moment, okay? Now jumping down here where it says primary text. In this section, I tend to leave this blank if I'm running a stories ad. Why? Because as you'll see in the presentation to come, we tend to put in the call to action to swipe up in the actual ad itself. And what I have found when I have added primary text in this section is that sometimes it is so big that it might actually cover the ad itself. So I leave that blank. Then I scroll down to my headline over here. Here you do want to add a headline. You want to use some sort of call to action. So you want to say something like get access to blank, whatever it is. So if I'm promoting my case study or ebook, for example, I might say get access to the seed method case study, or get access to my ebook to discover how to enroll clients in 3 days. Whatever your call to action is, you want to put that as your headline over there. The next thing you want to do is you now want to put in the URL so that when people swipe up, they land on that specific URL. So be careful when you put in your URL. Make sure you use the complete thing, such as Facebook is showing you right there with HTTP over there, semicolon / /. So I'm going to pop that in, HTTP semicolon / / www.pamobasa.com. Let's imagine that is my URL. It is now in there. For the display link, you want to leave that blank. For your call to action, I love to leave learn more there. Now you can hit this drop down button over here and you can see all the various call to actions that you can use depending on what it is that you are promoting. So I highly encourage you to look through and to explore the various options you have. For this instance, I will leave learn more, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down and I am ready to hit publish. Now you might have noticed that over here it says no payment method, add a valid payment method to your account before you can move forward. And that this is because this ad account that I'm using is not actually one that I use to run my ads. I've only set this up for the purpose of this presentation. So that tells you that when you set up your own ad account, you have to make sure that your payment method is already added right at the beginning before you even create your ad. Otherwise, you will get to this stage and you won't be able to publish because you cannot run ads unless your payment method is there. But let's imagine everything was fine. My payment method is there and my ad is here and it looks amazing with the call to action, etc. I can literally just hit publish and my ad is published. Don't you just love that? I just love it. I hope this has been amazing for you. Before I go, there's one more thing I want to show you, which is very, very important. Earlier, I promised you that together with my team, I want to show you exactly how to create your Instagram stories ads that is going to attract attention and bring you all of the sales leads that you want. One of the platforms that you have at your disposal to create this is actually Canva. And guess what? Canva is actually free to use. So we are going to show you how to use Canva to create your ad. So this is what Canva looks like. If you've never been there, it's canva.com over here. And once you get in, what I love about Canva is that it has a ton of templates that you can use. So over here, you have Instagram stories as a template. So this is my own Canva account with, all our designs, etc. All of the things that we create over here with the help of Canva. So if I go over here to Instagram stories, you get to see a lot of amazing templates that they have already pre-created for you. So I'm going to let my amazing right-hand woman, Valentina, take it away with a quick tutorial for how to use this feature to create your own Instagram ad. And then once you've got that, you can then use this tutorial to actually set up your ad. So Valentina, take it away.
In this video, I'm going to show you very quickly how to create graphics for Instagram stories using Canva. Canva is my favorite tool because it makes things super easy. First, you need to log into your Canva account or create an account. Then you need to click here on Create Design and find Instagram Story. Here it is. And then just click on it. Now, my favorite feature of Canva is all of the templates. You can find it here on the left side of the screen. If you're searching for a specific template, you can click here and just type in. Let's type business. But you have to watch out. Everything with the crown is a pro version and you have to spend money on it. I'm gonna select one of these and just click on it. Now let's change this text here. You need to highlight the text and just type your own. You can make it bigger. You can make it bold. Highlight and click here on B. You can change the font if you want. Let's try this one. Okay. You can change the color of text. Let's use black. By clicking here on text color, you can use the color that you want, that you like. And by clicking here on plus button, you can enter your own color code. You can see how the color is changed. But let's use the black one. Now I want to make it centered. And you have these lines for guidance. Want to move this a little bit up. This text also. I'm just dragging it. Now I want to change this text. Again, I'm just highlighting it. I will make it a little bigger by just dragging it. Move it to center. And now I want to change the font. I'm going to select the text, click here, and use, let's say, this one. I like it how it looks. I will move it to center. Now I don't like this color. I'm going to select the text, click here on this button, and select the black color. And that's it. Now I want to delete this text because I don't need it. Just click on it and press delete button. I want to change this text here. Again, highlight it. Let's change it to swipe up. Now I want to change the background. I actually don't like this here, so I will just move it or click on it and press delete. I want to change the background color, so I will just click on background, click here on background color, and select the color that I like. Okay, let's use the yellow. I will move this a little bit down, and this. Okay, it looks better. I want to change this color here. Again, I'm just clicking on text, clicking here, click on the color, and it's changed. Again, for this here. Done. Now I want to change these images here in the iPhones. So what you can do? You can click here on uploads, click on upload media, and upload your own image from your device. Or you can click here on photos and select the photo that will work best for this design. Again, I'm going to type business. So I'm going to select this one. And I added it on the iPhone by just dragging it. Let's find two more. Let's search for feminine. And let's use this one, for example. So just click on image and drag it to mobile. Same for this one. Now our design is ready, and all you have to do is click here on download, select PNG, and click on download. And select where you want to save it and click on save.
Thank you so much, Valentina. That was amazing. If you loved all of that, let us know and show us some love in the comments. So in this tutorial, I have shared so much with you. We now know that Instagram is an incredible platform to run ads on. And I hope by now that you now also see how easy it is to get started with just $5 a day, running ads on Instagram and doing it successfully. We've also shown you exactly how to create your ads using a tool that is free and at your disposal, which is Canva, of course. So I hope you loved it. Let me know in the comments any questions that you have. Drop your questions, drop any suggestions, or just drop the love. We love to see it. I pour so much into these tutorials and I want to hear from you. And I respond to every comment that you put in the comment section. So make sure you drop it right there. Earlier I mentioned that I had also recorded a Facebook ads tutorial. So you can go ahead and check it out in this video right now. Don't just leave. I want you to check it out, support this channel, and just check out all of the amazing content that we have for you and everything else. I cannot wait to see the amazing success that you have as a result of watching this tutorial. Take care. See you soon.